Healing Arts Yoga. Today we're going to do a Kaula Tantra series of about an hour, which is quite short for this series. It's a very reflective, inward type of yoga, very receptive, very feminine, and requires some time. But today we're going to embrace the qualities of the yoga, Kaula Tantra, and we're going to add in sound in order to help amplify that, and just to remember and have the intention to have the qualities of an inward focus, a meditative quality to your practice, finding your own inner alignment to the poses. So I will give just a few cues here and there, and the rest is for you to find inside of yourself what works for your body. Notice that I'm not the most flexible person, yet I still do yoga and teach yoga. So let's begin cross-legged. You'll want a block and a scarf or a belt for this practice. Feeling your sits bones on the ground. You might just rock back and forth so you can really anchor in to that connection into the earth. Closing your eyes, connecting in with your breath. Begin to feel a connection, magnetic connection to the earth. Feel your sits bones on the earth and feel that energetic connection that can draw you all the way to the center of the earth, to that crystalline center, connecting through the minerals and the crystals and the underground rivers and streams, that inner fire of the earth. Feeling the energy of the earth pulse up through your center, out through the top of your head, connecting you up as high as you can imagine, past the sun and the moon, to the great central sun, to the Milky Way and the cosmos. Feeling that expanded energy, that luminescent light, the light of all of the stars in the night sky, the light of 100,000 suns, pulsing down through the top of your head, through the center of your body, into the earth. Imagining and feeling, if you can, that pulse of energy moving up and down, an endless well of energy to connect to exchange, to receive. Rhythm of your breath and in the rhythm of this pulse that connects you heaven to earth, I'd like you to flow through this practice, connecting to your inner self and your inner rhythm. Taking a breath in, deep breath, and exhaling, and taking a deep breath in for Om. Wonderful. So find your way to standing, being mindful to move with self-awareness, keeping that inward focus. Go to the top of your mat, hands to heart. Inhale and bring the arms up. Exhale and fold forward. Really bending your knees for this first forward fold. Inhaling and coming up halfway to a flat back, or wherever that flat back may be. Exhaling, bending your knees into a squat. Feeling yourself close to yourself, like you're giving yourself a hug. Inhaling back to your forward fold, keeping your knees as bent as you need to. Exhaling and falling into the pose. Inhaling, rising up, one vertebra at a time. Arms overhead, leaning back slightly at the top. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale to a squat. Inhaling back to your forward fold. Maybe straightening your legs out a little bit more this time. And on your next inhale, rolling up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhaling, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhaling into your squat. Inhaling and coming up, this time shooting your left foot back, all the way back, coming into a lunge. Taking a moment to be in the pose. Bringing your knee down, inhaling up, leaning back. Oh, feels so good. Exhaling, coming back down. Back into the lunge. And then swinging your left heel down. And preparing for warrior two. So windmilling your arms up to warrior two. And settling into the pose. Taking time here. Making sure your knee doesn't go beyond your ankle. Having equal weight in the front and back foot. Gazing over your fingers. Connecting in with your inner warrior. Inhaling and turning that right palm up to the sky. Exhaling and floating back to half moon. Gazing down at the left foot. And no weight on this left hand, on your knee or your leg. Staying connected to your breath. Finding ease and effort in the pose, so balancing the two. Seeing what parts of your body you can relax parts of your mind can you relax? Coming forward back through Warrior Two, just for a moment as you continue forward, putting that right forearm on your right thigh, side angle pose. Gazing up at your left fingers, if that feels okay for your neck. Inhaling back through Warrior Two. One breath here. And then windmilling your hands back down on the sides of your right foot and coming back into your lunge. And on your next exhale, bringing your left foot back up to the right. You can take several steps if you need to. Forward fold. Inhaling, halfway, flat back. Exhaling, fold down, bending your knees. Inhaling, rolling all the way up. Hands overhead. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale into your squat. This time as you inhale, as you're rising up, put the right leg, right foot all the way back into your lunge on the other side. Connecting in with the pose. Finding that inner alignment. Bring the knee down on the mat. Inhaling, hands overhead, leaning back. Feeling that great stretch in the front of your body. Exhale. Hands around your foot, coming back into your lunge and swinging that right heel down, windmilling up to Warrior Two on the other side. Staying with your breath, connecting in with the earth. Connecting in with your inner warrior. Inhale and turn that left palm up towards the sky. Receive the energy from above. Exhale, move back into half moon pose. Gazing down at your left foot, right foot. Inhaling, moving back through Warrior Two. Nice and gentle, as relaxed as you can find a way to be. And continuing on to side angle. Gazing up at your right fingers. Back up to Warrior Two, just for a moment, just for a breath. And windmilling down. Arms frame your left foot and your heel pops up to your lunge. And right foot comes up to left. forward fold. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, bending your knees. And inhale, rising up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Taking hold of your elbows. Inhaling, elbows above your head. And exhaling with a flat back as far as you can go. So what's important here is keeping your back flat. So if you begin to round, move yourself up a little bit. Even if you're here, that's fine. Breathing, connecting, letting go of any kind of struggle. Effort without struggle. Inhaling up. And then opening up to a wide angle pose. Hands out to your side. Actually, hands on your hips. Inhale and exhale and come forward. Hands go right between your feet. Let your head drop. Just 2 breaths to let yourself sink into the pose. Inhaling up, hands by your side, out to the side. Exhaling and bringing your left hand down right in the center. Inhaling, making sure your hips are straight ahead, and exhaling and bringing that right arm up. Gazing up at your fingers if it's comfortable, otherwise find a really sweet spot for your head and your neck. Relax into the pose. Inhaling up. And exhaling with your right hand right between your feet. Hips forward, inhale, and exhale, bringing this left arm up. Again, gazing where it feels comfortable for your head and your neck. Letting yourself release into the pose. Breathing in spaciousness. Exhaling and resting in the pose. Inhaling up. Hands on your hips and leaning back slightly. Exhaling, forward fold. This time bringing your hands further behind your feet, as far as they can go. Bending your knees slightly and rolling up one vertebra at a time. And coming back to the top of your mat. need your scarf or your belt here. Belt in your left hand. Bending that left elbow and turning inward your right arm and coming up from behind and grabbing either the scarf, the belt, or your fingers. Feeling that stretch, connecting your feet into the earth, connecting in with that pulse of energy. Earth to you, to the heavens, back to you, to the earth. Releasing your hands, putting the belt or the scarf in your right hand, and inhaling your hands up. Exhaling that right elbow, bending down, bringing the left arm down, inwardly rotating it, and having it come up from behind. Grab the scarf, grab your fingers together as they meet. Breathe. Connect in with your inner self and receive the pose. Letting go of your hand and the scarf. And just shaking out your shoulders for a minute. A few shoulder rolls. Backwards. Forwards. Feel how good that feels. Move your body to connect in with your body. Release your mind. And coming to a stop. Connecting back in with your feet. Putting your weight into your left foot. Coming into tree. So finding a place for your right foot. You can kickstand your foot and stay on the ground to keep your balance. At your calf, at your thigh. Whatever feels good for you, what's right for you. Hands at your heart. Anjali Mudra. Finding your balance. Being happy at wherever you're at today. I see, talking makes me lose my balance. Feeling that energy of a tree, just like that pulse of energy that moves up and down. That happens for trees too. Bringing your hands up, receiving the sunlight, feeling that pulse of energy move down into the earth. And then the pulse of energy rise back up, sending it out to the sky. If you want to challenge your balance, you can sway your branches in the wind. And wherever you're at, just be really happy where you're at and what you're able to do today in this moment at this time. Bringing your hands back to your heart, releasing your foot back down to the ground, connecting in, feeling the soles of your feet. And then moving to the other side, putting your weight in your right foot, kickstanding your foot, your left foot, for extra balance if you need it, or bringing it where it feels comfortable for you. Finding your balance from the inside out. Being aware of the dynamics. Bringing your arms up, your branches up, receiving energy from above and feeling that pulse right through your body down into the earth and pulse back up. And continue pulsing down and pulsing up, feeling your connection, feeling yourself nourished and fed by the energies all around you. High vibrational energy. And if you want to challenge your balance a little bit, sway those branches. And exhale, bringing your hands back to your heart and releasing your foot back down to the ground. Coming back to the top of your mat. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling down. Inhale halfway, flat back, last time. Exhaling into a squat. And then letting yourself come right down onto your seat. Lie down on the mat. And find your way into Shavasana. Beginning to relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders and your hips. Feeling your toes and your ankles relaxed. Your fingers and your hands feel open and relaxed. Releasing all the effort, any tension. Supported by the earth. With each breath, with each exhale, you can relax further and further into the earth. Take a deep breath, expand your belly, and hold the breath. Exhale all of the breath. Inhale deeply into your chest. Fill it up like a balloon and hold. Exhale all of that breath. Inhale and bring your feet together. Exhale and bring your left knee into your chest. Release all tension, all energy from your right leg, your right foot. And gently squeeze your left knee into your chest. Release the knee and put your left foot down by your right knee. And inhale and exhale and twist to the right. So your left knee is going to go all the way down to the ground on your right side. Putting your arms out like a T. And perhaps your left shoulder is going to pop up off the ground. Let it pop up. Eventually it'll begin to sink back down to the ground. Gaze out over to your left fingers. And breathe. Connect to your inner wisdom, your inner witness, lovingly and compassionately. Be in the pose and receive. Inhale, bringing yourself back to center. Exhaling, putting your left leg back down onto the ground. Take a few breaths here. As you exhale, just let go of any tension or effort. Inhale your feet together. And exhale, bring your right knee to your chest. Releasing all tension and all effort from your left leg, your left foot. Gently squeeze. Journey inward. On your next exhale, bring your right foot to your left knee. Arms out by your sides. Inhale and exhale. Twist to the left. That right knee comes all the way down to the floor on the left side. Gazing over to your right fingers. And relax. And receive. Inhaling, bringing your knee back up to center, your body to center, and exhale. right leg down to the ground. Spreading your feet apart, arms apart, Shavasana. Feeling your throat and your chest relax, your shoulders relax. Feeling your hips relax. Your body held as if you're floating on the ocean, supported like a starfish, feeling the ripples of waves beneath you, feeling flexible and floppy and relaxed. Feeling the corners of your eyes relax. Feeling your head rest. Feel your breaths and ripples of relaxation through your body, past your skin. Inhale and fill your belly with air. Inhale just a little bit more and hold. Exhale and smoothly and slowly release all the air. Inhale and fill your chest with air. Feeling it expand on all sides and hold. And release all the air. Letting yourself fall into spaciousness. Inhale and bring your feet together. Exhale and bring your left knee to your chest. Now you may want a strap here or your scarf. Put that scarf around your left foot and straighten the leg. Putting your foot up towards the sky, the sole of your foot up to the sky. Slightly flexing that left foot so you're engaging the leg and keeping the leg straight. I know my leg might not look straight here, I just have that kind of leg that never looks straight. Relax that right leg. Putting the belt or the scarf into your left hand. Inhale and exhale and bring that left leg out to the left. So the foot's going to come all the way down to the ground. Even if this right hip pops up, right arm spreads out in a T. Letting your gaze go over to your right fingers. Keeping a slight flexion in that left foot, so the left leg is slightly engaged. Right leg is completely relaxed. relax into the pose. Balance effort and relaxation. Find your way inward. Inhaling, bringing that right leg, left leg back up. Bringing the right leg up to meet it. And letting the left leg come down to the ground. Flexing that right foot. Engaging that right leg, keeping it straight. And completely relaxing the left leg. Breathe. Find your inner alignment. Putting the belt or the strap or a scarf in your right hand. Keeping that leg straight. Reminding myself to inhale and exhale that right leg all the way out to the right. Foot goes all the way to the floor. Left arm stretches out. And gazing out to your left fingers. Receive the pose. Inhaling that right leg back up and releasing it down to the ground. Back to Shavasana. Releasing any tension in your fingers, in your arms. Releasing tension in your thighs, your calves. Your feet. Releasing your jaw, your low back. Releasing any tension in your mind. In your head. In your forehead. Inhale and fill your belly with air and hold. Exhale all the air out, smooth and slow. Inhale and fill your chest with air and hold. exhale all the air out. Inhale and bring your feet together. Exhale, bring your knees to your chest. Small squeeze here. And then lifting your ankles up, your feet up into happy baby pose. So grabbing the outsides of your feet or the insides of your feet. Your knees move towards your armpits. Connecting to your breath. Feeling how the breath shifts the pose and allows you to change and find your inner alignment, your inner stretch, your inner peace. Straightening your legs and letting them fall out to the sides into a V. Flexing your feet, engaging the legs. You might use your hands and your elbows to support your legs a little bit if you need it. Or you might put them on the inside to create a little more stretch. Bringing your ankles together. Inhaling, exhaling, and bring your hands through your legs. You might grab your ankles and pull them towards you. You may rest your head back if you wish, if you need to. Perfectly fine. Finding your way in these poses that creates no struggle. Inhaling and exhaling, putting your legs back up, straight, soles of the feet to the sky. Bending your knees, putting your feet right at your buttocks. Inhaling and exhaling up into bridge pose, so pushing into your heels, pushing into your shoulders. Raising up your buttocks. Then you can clasp your fingers underneath you if you wish and come up onto your shoulders a little more for a little more stretch. Releasing the hands and the shoulders. Inhaling and exhaling, coming down one vertebra at a time. Putting your legs down on the mat. Finding your way into Shavasana. Letting go completely. feeling yourself floating like a starfish on the water, supported by the waves and the ripples of the ocean, feeling the sun, the breeze move past your skin. Letting go of all effort, all tension, as you feel your belly relax. Your chest and your upper back relax. Your hips, your low back, your thighs relax. Inhale and fill your belly with air and hold. And release all the air. Inhale and fill your chest with air and hold. And release all the air. Now you're just going to roll over onto your belly and find an arm balance. So arm balance of your choice. You can do downward dog. You can do plank. You can just be on all fours. I'm going to do downward dog for today. And inhale and exhale and come down onto your belly into Makrasana. So your legs zip up together. Your knees connect, your ankles connect, your toes connect, if you're able. And your arms come out in front of you, palms connected, and your forehead is on the ground. Feel your belly connected to the earth. Your forehead connected to the earth. Crocodile pose. Alert and relaxed. Feel yourself moving through the water, belly close to the earth. Inhale and fill your back with air and hold. Exhale and release all the air. Inhale and fill your back with air and hold. And exhale all the air. Connect in with the earth. Prepare yourself for cobra pose. So hands come next to your chest. Elbows squeeze in towards the center of your body. And your toes, your feet, push into the earth. Inhale and exhale and rise up. Pressing your toes into the earth. Shoulders down. If this feels too much on your back, you can come down, rest your hips on the ground. And exhale, coming back down to Makrasana. Palms connect overhead with arms straight, forehead to the ground. Legs zip up together as close as they can be. Knees together, ankles together, heels together. Big toes together. If it creates too much tension though, then spread them apart a little bit. Feel yourself moving through the water, closely connected to Pachamama, Mother Earth, feeling her heartbeat as your heart is close to her. Feel yourself alert and relaxed. Inhale into your back deeply and hold. Release all the air. Inhale deeply again into your back and hold. And release all the air, letting it all out. Preparing for bow pose. So bending your knees, flexing your feet a little bit. Chin to the mat. Inhale and exhale and grab your ankles. And inhale and rise up. So gazing up, feeling the tension between your hands and your ankles, pulling against each other. and breathe. And release. Coming down into Makrasana. Arms overhead, palms connected, legs together, forehead to the ground. Release all tension. Connect your heartbeat to the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Feel yourself moving and flowing with the water and the earth. Connecting deeply into yourself. Feeling that connection, how that connection to yourself translates into the connection to the earth, connection to the cosmos, the connection to the elements, the waters, the air, the sunlight, and the ethers. Bringing your hands to your chest area on the ground and curling under your toes, keeping your feet together. You're going to inhale and rise up into downward dog and hold. Hold your breath for as long as you can, and when you need to exhale, come down. Feet together, knees apart, and forehead to the ground, rabbit pose, or wide-legged child pose. Finding your way up to seated position, bringing your knees together. And clasping your elbows. You're going to inhale, bring the elbows overhead, and exhale and flow the arms down. One more time, inhaling. And exhaling, slowly bringing the arms down. Just fall over to your left, and then bring your right foot over on the other side of your left knee. Grabbing that right knee with your left elbow. Inhaling. Straightening your spine up, all the way up to the cosmos, and exhaling and twisting to the right. Inhaling and exhaling back to center. Switching legs. Clasping your left knee with your right elbow. Inhaling, feeling the energy rise up. And exhaling, twisting to the left. Inhaling and exhaling back to center, finding your way into your cross-legged pose. hands to heart. Inhale and deep inhale and exhale. Letting go of any last bits of tension or effort that you put in during the practice. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling for an Om. Connecting with that feeling of Shavasana as you're seated. Relaxed and alert. Heartbeat connected to Mother Earth. Feeling yourself receive and give back and forth. Earth to your heart, to the heavens. Cosmos to your heart, to the earth. Pulsing up and pulsing down. Keeping you in your rhythms as you move through the rest of your day. Thank you so much. Namaste.